So, Panger, let's talk about the position you played. And every team's used more than one goaltender, which decades ago would not be the case. It's not goaltenders just don't seem to steal series anymore. Is it because all the goaltenders are so great? I mean, what is it that now you just need good enough goaltending to give you a chance to win? Is that fair to say?
Man, when I was playing in the late '80s, Mike Keenan would have used 6 goalies by now.
That's right.
Dr. Hook.
Oh my goodness. I still remember I retired that year, but we made some trades. We had Jacques Cloutier, we had Greg Millen in Chicago. You had Eddie Belfour. I think you might have had Hawksik. I can't remember. But then you got Greg Millen got pulled, and he's going up and down the bench with the towel, and oh my goodness. But getting back to this year, the fact is, it's a difficult. It's always a difficult position, but we don't have the goalie that we had in the late '80s and '90s. We have good goalies, but there's what eight. How many elite goalies do we have in the league now? Like, how many really elite goalies do we have? And I think going side to side, laterally, post to post, is very difficult on these guys. And I think that the athleticism has to be at such a high rate to be able to keep up with the pace of the chances, the dot-to-dot passes on 2-on-1 breaks. It used to be the goalie had the shooter, the defenseman had the pass back door. Now the percentages and the analytics and the fact that these players try so many different moves in practice, whereas we got frustrated back in our era and threw sticks at guys if they tried that kind of hot dog and stuff. Well, now that's just hockey, and it's really difficult to stop. So you're seeing a lot of grade A+ chances, and I don't believe the defending is as good as it probably should be. So now you're getting all-world chances on one-timers, dot-to-dot, no chance for the goalie, and you lose a little bit of your mojo in that net. And so it's been hard to steal it. I always felt like in this era, it was hard for a goalie to steal a game against or a series against Colorado. You're going to get pulled in a couple of games just because the difficulty and chances that they present to you, and you're fatigued. And so you might get pulled in one game and then have to come back and win 3-2 in another game, go back the next game and get maybe pulled again. But, eventually you got to win 4 games. And, Tampa Bay gave teams fits like that. Now, we're seeing that the mental fortitude, or I guess you could describe it, of the goaltenders isn't quite there for a long period of time. And I just have to think that it's the difficulty in the chances against, but it also is the lack of the high-end goaltenders. And I don't have to tell you guys. I mean, I just mentioned an era, Hawksik, Belfour, Brodeur, Waugh. I mean, you can go on and on. I mean, every goalie you face in the playoffs, even Hobby Bulin, Kolzig, I mean, Curtis Joseph, the list, Grant Fuhr. So I think there's a watered-down product in the net right now.